Hey guys, how are you all doing? I feel that I say this in every single video is that it's been a while, but today's a bit special because it's Hari Raya. Technically it's the second day of Raya, but anyway, it's still Raya. I'd like to wish everyone Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir dan Batin. It's been a very mellow Raya, I'd say, for me. Nothing too festive, in the sense that I did not buy a new baju raya, but for this year we skip that because I'm getting married in 1 month, less than 1 month, since it's already May. It's May 3rd and I'm gonna get married very soon, in less than a month. Today's the second day of Raya and we were planning to go to my uncle's house, so I thought, you know what, let's just pull out a camera, let's just film myself getting ready. So I just washed my face. I gotta put skincare on before my skin dries, but before that I'm gonna put on my contact lenses because I can't see anything without them. So I've been doing a bunch of videos before which actually I didn't even post them. I have no idea why, but yeah, I've been trying to announce that I got engaged and I'm getting married, but somehow those videos never got put out there, so I'll just let you guys know here and now. But I have a video prepared which is more of like a wedding prep vlogs, I'd say. I took like little snippets here and there from the beginning until now, and I can't compile everything together. It's just little details I have to do, but I'm so excited to actually post them. It's nothing special, but I guess it's just like for me as a keepsake. Contacts are on. It's a little bit bigger, but I kind of like it. I like the gray. I'm gonna go in with skincare. I'm gonna take a cotton pad and I'm gonna start with this. This is the Madagascar Centella toning toner. I've actually got this a while back, but then I stopped using it and now I'm using it back again. So I've been learning on YouTube, I've been on Instagram Reels, I've been looking at a lot of videos, makeup videos, for one purpose, which is I'm gonna be doing my own makeup for my wedding. Which is, I know, a bit scary. I feel like whenever I'm kind of scared to tell people because I'm scared of their reaction, whether like, are you sure, are you really gonna do your own makeup, which in turn makes me worried that I'm like, am I really gonna do my own makeup? But yes, I am gonna do my own makeup because I feel like I know my skin best, I know how I want to look. So I've learned this technique where for makeup you have to have a very good base, which is, your base is, besides foundation, is skincare. So to have like a very clean, dewy face, I cleanse my face, I wash my face, and like right now I'm taking my toner, putting it on a cotton pad and just wiping my skin in the upwards direction, not pulling my skin too much. Basically cleanse my skin the second time, and then I'm actually just gonna take some more on my palm and basically just head it into my skin. So I'm gonna take this ampoule, also from Madagascar. The brand is Skin 1004. I'm using their ampoule to give myself a little more boost. Prepping my skin. Can you see how glowy my skin looks? Oh, I just love how my skin is now. As you know, my skin has been very troublesome since the beginning. If you watch my vlogs, watch my videos, but right now my skin is at its best. I'm on Accutane and it's my 5th month, so yeah. But as you can see, I have like a lot of textures, a lot of redness all over my skin, which won't go away, but makeup will help. And then I'm gonna be taking also from Skin 104, it's their soothing cream. And lastly for skincare is I'm gonna be going in with sunscreen, and I am using Aqua Plus series. It's a multi-protection sunscreen with SPF 50, and I'm gonna lather this on. I feel like this video is going to be really long because I'm talking too much. I've let my skin just absorb all the skincare for a bit. I'm not going to like lather on makeup just yet. I'll just let it sit for a while. So I am going to be starting with concealer. I have the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I am in shade Light Neutral. As you can see, my dark circles. I usually just put 2 dots at the center and 2 on the side, and I'm gonna be taking this brush. I don't know what brush this is. This is a pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna pat it in. The first time that I got the Shape Tape concealer, I am sold. Can you see? It just covered my dark circles really nice. I've put on concealer under my eye, but before I continue, I feel that my lips are chapping, so I'm just taking some lip balm. My lip balm changes quite a bit. I have a bunch, but right now I'm using the Himalaya Lip Balm. It has wheat germ oil and carrot seed oil. That's one thing, the side effects of Accutane that I see is that my lips are forever chapped. So for foundation, I'll be using the Catrice Cosmetics HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. So I am in the shade 010 Natural Beige. Light beige, I'm sorry, it's light beige. So I'm going to be mixing it with some Firecracker Ink Lasting Cover Foundation in Sand. As you can see, my bottle is very messy. I think they discontinued this. I'm so sad. Like, I've been looking for this for a while and everywhere, and it's nowhere to be found. So I'm just gonna be putting it on my hand. Usually it's always mixing foundations for me because I can't seem to find a perfect shade and the perfect texture and the perfect finish. For the Catrice, it's actually quite drying. Your skin will look quite dry. That's why I need to have a very dewy, moisturized base. The Firecracker is very dewy, which moves if you wear a mask or anything, but it gives you amazing coverage. And actually I mix in together with the Too Faced Born This Way. It's a medium to full coverage foundation, and I'm in shade Almond. This is a little bit too dark for me, so I mix them all together. I'm gonna be using this brush also by Real Techniques. It's the Expert Face Brush. I'm pretty sure people use this for contouring, but honestly I find this is the best brush for foundation. I'll show you why. So I'm gonna mix it on my hand. What I love about this brush is that it doesn't leave streaks, and it's just like compact enough. Blend it all over my skin without it leaving streaks. But one thing that I take in mind whenever I put on makeup is that the foundation oxidizes, so I know this is not how it's gonna look. It's just gonna get a tad bit darker, so you gotta be mindful of the foundation shades that you choose. I might have to put a bit more on my cheeks just because those are my trouble areas and my scars are mostly at. I love how this brush just like does the job really nice at spreading it all out. Oh. Focus on me, okay, focus. So foundation is on, and the next thing that I do before I go into powder is, I'm so excited to use this product. I got the Rare Beauty blush, and I got it in the shade Anchorage, which is so pretty. I've been looking for a cream blush for quite a while. So, and I've been really interested in the Rare Beauty one, and this is such a beautiful shade. I don't know if you can see the color, but be mindful, Rare Beauty blushes are very pigmented. The first time I actually put 3 dots on my face and I look like a clown. So what I do is that I'll place it on my hand. This is more than enough. And I use this brush. There's no name on it, but it's a flat brush. I use this flat brush to put on the blush. So I'll just tap it on my hand. Isn't it pretty? She is so pretty. I feel like every face shape is different, and like it depends on the style that you're going for. So I usually place it on my cheekbone, but more to the top. Just slightly bring it to the apples on my cheeks. One thing with cream blushes, it lasts. It helps your blush last, because I notice usually if I just use powder blushes, probably in an hour or two it actually goes away, but cream blushes just last and makes you look so like awake. I probably can put a bit more. And now I'm gonna be setting my face. I'm gonna be taking Into It Cover Smooth Loose Powder, and I am using the shade 01 Natural. So I'll usually tap just a bit, open the cap, and I'm going to be using this powder. So this powder has color in it. So the first thing that I do with powder is I'm gonna just pack it under my eye, because under my eye is the kicks up really fast. So before, I usually just use those compact powders. I usually use like compact powders to set my entire face, and my face gets really oily. And I just realized, I just figured out that using loose powder and just setting your face really well makes your skin last the whole day. So I'm changing my brush to the Real Techniques buffing brush, but I use this to basically put powder on the largest sections of my face, my forehead, and lightly. I don't want to cover too much. Lightly on the cheeks. Ooh, and especially the nose. My nose gets so oily really fast, so just gotta set it really well. Okay, so powder is done, and the next step is I'm gonna be doing my brows, but I'm gonna do it off camera, and I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so brows are done. I don't have to do so much for my brows just because I have quite thick brows, so I just fill in like the empty spaces. I'm gonna be taking the Tarte in Bloom palette by Tarte. I love the neutrals in them. Like, you can do so much. There's like a cool tone neutral, an orange one, a warmer one, and like a pinky one, and you have like the shimmers, the light shades, and also the dark ones. So you can do so much with this palette. I feel like I have a lot of Tarte product. Another favorite of mine is this one, which I've talked in another video. I actually bought from my mom this one. This is the Tarte Power Bar, and can you see the pretty neutrals that you can do with this? So pretty. I highly recommend Tarte's palette. So what I do is that I'm gonna mix all three of this, and I'm gonna go for a very, I don't know what I'm going for yet, so let's just do it. Another tip that I learned, and I think this is from Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, I think it's Makeup by Ariel, is that the position of where you hold the brush is really important. So if you want a light hand, you have to hold it like further away from the tip. So I'm just spreading all these three colors all around. Rather than elongating my eye by bringing the product out, I noticed that what works best for my face, and I feel for Asian skin, rather than pulling it out, it might make your eyes look smaller. So if you want bigger eyes, is that you just work in a circular motion and bring it up. And I'm gonna be doing it the same on the other eye. Okay, so I put it on both eyes. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a more dense brush. So I'm going to be taking all the 3 shades that I took just now, and I'm just gonna put it on my lower, what do you call this, lower lashes, but I'm not putting it on my lashes. Yeah, just lightly. I don't want it to be too much. I'm just lightly bringing it down here. This is also to help your eyes just get a little bit bigger. I'll probably bring it like almost to the center. At one point, I feel like it's like seasonal. At one point, I just don't want anything under my eye. At some point, I'll just like bring it all in. But these days, I just like bring it in my inner corner. I've been watching a lot of OK Beauty, the makeup artist that does Taeyeon's makeup, for quite a few, I think. And I just love her techniques, and Taeyeon's just beautiful. So, and now I'll be taking a more fluffier but kind of dense. It's quite dense, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's a warm brown, I'd say, just a bit. I don't want to go too much. And this shade, I'm just gonna really focus it on my what do you call this, on my lid, like close to my lashes. And the last step that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking this shade, this shimmer eyeshadow right here. It's called Firecracker. This shade is so pretty, so pretty. And what I'm gonna do is just with my finger, I'm just gonna pat the middle. So pretty. The last that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking this shimmer gold shade right here. It's called Funny Girl, and I'm gonna be taking a very pointed, what's this? This is a smudge brush. I'm gonna be taking this, and I'm gonna be putting it on the inner corners of my eye just to brighten up my eye just a tad bit. So I'm not gonna be putting on eyeliner just because I don't feel like it, but I'm gonna be taking this dark brown shade right here with a more, it's also a smudge brush. I'm gonna be taking it on the ends. And this is also another technique that I've learned to elongate my eye, is I'm just gonna be taking that shade and I'm just gonna pull it right here. I'm just following the shape of my eye, but pulling it downwards here to elongate my eye right there. So next is I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put on mascara. And for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline New York Hyper Curl Waterproof in the shade Very Black. I've been loving this mascara just because it just gives me volume, it gives me length. Now I'm just gonna take this ColourPop Shayla X ColourPop Under Construction. It is really pretty pink. It's kind of bright. I rarely use pinks like this, but since I'm gonna be wearing blue, I feel like pink and blue just goes really well. It just brightens up the face, but I'm just gonna be just that, because the color is really intense and I don't want to look like a clown. My sister got me this and I've been loving it, but I feel like you can never hit pan on blushes. So this is one of the steps that I rarely do, but I've been practicing, is contouring. I do not contour so much just because I don't feel like it suits my face that much. I like a more clean canvas. I actually found something that works well for my skin tone, so I'm gonna be using the Essence contouring palette. It's in 10 lighter skin. So I'm taking this brush here. Is a contour brush from Real Techniques, and to avoid harsh lines, I usually just wipe it on my hands just a bit, and I follow the blush where I put my blush and just put it at the bottom. And I'm gonna be putting it on my jaw. I'm gonna be taking a bit on this brush. No idea what brush this is, I just got it. Gonna take a bit and try to contour my nose. So I'll just take a bit, and usually I start from my eyebrows and just bring it down here, and just bring it down, not too much. So now we're going on for lips, which is probably the final step. I do not highlight my face this time just because I don't feel like doing it. But I'm gonna be going in with the Maybelline New York in the shade Sunset Affair. The packaging is just like so like thick and sturdy. It's just so pretty, but it's so bulky for me to bring wherever. I used to be the type who buys so many new products, whatever products that come out I'll buy because I really want to try it, but right now I don't, but I kind of want to do that again. I want to plump up my lips a little bit more. I know it already looks glossy, so I'm going to be taking the Tarte Man-Eater gloss. It's a plumping gloss, and I'm in the shade Buff. And I'm not gonna put it all over my lips, I'm just gonna put it on the center. And we're done! This is the final makeup look. I'm just gonna put on my shawl and I'll be right back. So it took me quite a while to actually get my shawl on. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've actually styled my shawl. I went with a loose one side and I put on an earring on one side. I'm gonna be going to my uncle's house. We're gonna go raya for a bit, eat good food. So yeah, this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think about this look because I'm liking it. Hopefully you guys do too. Let me know if you guys want to see any other kind of videos. So I have a really exciting video which I can't wait to put out. It's my pre-wedding vlog. So again, selamat hari raya, maaf zahir dan batin. Hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!